The Good Life, all month long on the stations and networks of KUAM. Check the KUAM News app or KUAM.com for all program listings.
KUAM News Headlines is presented by Calvo's Insurance, serving Guam for 80 years. Matson and the Adahi Tanu program. Cars Plus, visit today during our spring sales event. IP&E, fueling excellence. McDonald's of Guam, I'm Loving It, and King's Restaurant, located in Tamuning and Dededo. Always open, always local.
Coming up on Primetime, we bring you the very latest from day 2 of the trial of former Lieutenant Governor Ray Tenorio. Also, Congressman Michael Sinicolas finally opens his constituent office. And he's hoping to serve on the airport board, but one senator wants to ground his confirmation.
Good evening, Oahu Sinik Delgado. He wasn't drunk, he was messing around, he was horse playing, and it appeared to be a joking matter. The government calling multiple witnesses to the stand to testify during day 2 of trial for former Lieutenant Governor Ray Tenorio. A look at the evidence in the Tumon Barbecue Block Party gun-grabbing incident.
It's a holster.
Okay, 1A, 1A. Yeah, 1A.
That would be a duty belt.
Day 2 of trial today for former Lieutenant Governor Ray Tenorio. Defense cross-examined the government's first witness, GPD Sergeant Carl Cruz.
I was upset as to what transpired. I moved away from him. I went to the relocating myself.
Cruz is the officer whose weapon Tenorio is accused of unholstering repeatedly at the event. The former LT calling it a teaching moment. Cruz says at that point Tenorio said,
"The best of my knowledge, and too easy. You know, I'm the chairman of public safety."
What was your impression that he was trying to do?
Messing around.
Messing around and apparently horse playing. Cruz testifying that he was just trying to prevent the worst from happening at the public event following the exchange with Tenorio.
Trying to take my weapon again.
If it had been anyone other than the Lieutenant Governor behind you, what would you have done?
Took appropriate action.
And what is that?
Most likely detained the individual. Further investigation. Transporting to the nearest precinct.
Other officers also took the stand recalling the night.
I remember that he mentioned that it's easy to take out the firearm. He's trying to try again, or let me do it again or something.
Was he trying to?
Yeah, I saw his hand movements, attempting to reach the gun again the second time.
Okay. And what did Sergeant Cruz do?
He kind of like slapped his hand away, and then that's all I saw.
You approached Sergeant Cruz and said, "Oh yeah, you want to go there?" And then I remember him saying, "It's going to be like this. It's going to be like this." And then at that time they were really up close, and that's when I saw the two shake hands, really loud, and they both let go. And that's when the governor started walking away to the vehicle.
We shook hands. At that time, he placed a Heineken bottle on the hood in front of me.
Multiple former cabinet members sat in on the hearing in support of Tenorio. The former LT's executive assistant Anthony Lujan also called to testify.
Did you give the Lieutenant Governor any beer that night?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Did you see him drink any beer that night?
Yes, I did.
You are not saying that the Lieutenant Governor was intoxicated that night, are you?
No.
Defense continues to argue Tenorio did nothing wrong that night. Trial is ongoing. Well, the wait is over. Delegate Michael Sinicolas' Guam District Office officially opens and a town hall meeting held. While some in attendance said it should have been done differently, Sinicolas had no comment for KUAM. Here's more from Chris Barnett.
After a nearly 3-month delay, Delegate Michael Sinicolas' Guam District Office finally opens its doors. An omnibus town hall meeting advertised on Facebook looked more like a meet and greet, said one constituent, and some of the delegates' other constituents telling KUAM News Sinicolas' idea of a town hall meeting leaves much to be desired.
There's no space in there. There's no chairs.
There's no space at all. It's the first town hall meeting in a very long time.
I don't think it's right that we have it on a Monday, and everyone's at work, and transportation is a problem also.
This place is not adequate for town meeting, because it's small.
The only thing that fits in this room is the flowers. and the food.
With music playing and inadequate seating, some constituents didn't feel like they got a good audience with their congressman, and they were concerned others wouldn't either.
He should have done it where it's north, central, and southern. So he'll be able to accommodate the entire island. Right now, everybody from north, south, central is coming over here to attend this and get a word in, you know. And maybe some of them might not even get the opportunity to speak, you know, air out their frustration, whether it's the war claim or whatever it is that they're here for.
Media were told we could not film inside the delegate's office due to security concerns, an issue that never came up when we interviewed former Delegate Madeline Berdallo at her old office. Ivan Babauta, a Marine veteran, telling KUAM News San Nicolas could have learned a thing or two from the way Berdallo set up a town hall meeting.
They should hold this town hall meeting after working hours.
Some asking when a more accessible town hall would be held, others wondering why the district office took 3 months to open.
It's just a lot of delays, And I don't know what's the excuse behind it, but, you know, there's just delays.
We tried to ask Guam's delegate some questions, patiently waiting our turn while he talked to other media, but when we asked San Nicolas for an interview, his answer, short and definitely not sweet.
No.
Veteran Ray Salas said San Nicolas needs to work harder to be more accessible, and according to Salas, Facebook isn't good enough.
But when you're back there and you're doing it on Facebook, then you're not actually reaching the wider community.
And as far as Guam's delegate refusing to do interviews with KUAM, Salas says San Nicolas should get over it.
Somebody hurt his feelings or doesn't like the tough questions.
It's tough for us because, you know, we as the media, we want to get the information out to you guys, but if the congressman's not even speaking to us, then how do we help him get the information out?
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's probably a disappointment, I guess, for an office who's representing Guam.
For Guam's News Network, Chris Barnett reports.
Constituents were able to bend San Nicolas' ear on war claims and veterans issues on the first floor of the building that houses his office. San Nicolas' actual office is on the third floor of the Civil and Tang building. While those we interviewed had plenty of problems with the way the town hall was structured, most of them chalked it up to San Nicolas' inexperience. As KUAM was covering Michael San Nicolas' district office opening and town hall meeting this morning, local attorney Joyce Tang approached our Chris Barnett, apparently upset over a story we posted several weeks ago. At that time, Barnett received authorization to enter the congressman's district office. However, later in the day, Attorney Tang called KUAM, threatening legal action if we aired the video because we did not have express permission from the landlord. The congressman's office is located, as you saw, in the Civil and Tang building in Hagåtña.
Okay.
You know,
So what do you want to talk to?
you're posting.
Which one?
You know what? If you have an issue, talk to me.
I don't have your number. We can talk
And
now.
please knock that off.
Whoa, Joyce!
Don't
Whoa.
record me without my permission. That's not okay. And posting about people is not okay.
I think what you just did is not okay.
It's okay. You know what? Please.
Are you going to reimburse us for that?
You know what? Have your lawyer. We can talk about it. And if you post it, if you record without my permission, we can have a discussion. I didn't consent. There was no consent. They're coming in June for the wedding. No, they just decided this.
Attorney Tang confronted Barnett just after we concluded an interview with a constituent. Well, the arguments pro and con continue over Airport Board nominee Dan Tidinko. Oversight Chair Senator Talina Nelson has received new written testimony that centers on a controversy more than 6 years ago that led to the firing of 7 port employees. But while the legislature is expected to go into session this week, don't expect to vote on the Tidinko nomination. Nestor LaCanto reports.
The supplemental testimony follows a contentious March 7 confirmation hearing in which Senator Mary Torres strongly opposed Dan Tidinko's nomination to the airport board. Their dispute dates back, though, to actions she blames him for when he was Port Authority board chairman and she was the port general manager. Torres resigned after the port board ordered the firing of 7 employees accused of conspiring in an illegal workers' compensation claim by former marketing manager Bernadette Meno. In her letter Sunday to Nelson, Torres says Tydinko relied on flawed findings of fact and conclusions of law that align with their agenda. She wrote that Tydinko and port attorney Mike Phillips ignored evidence that exonerated the fired employees. She also questions why none of the employees have ever been criminally charged. Meanwhile, in his supplemental testimony, Tydinko includes a chronology of pertinent facts in which he alleges that Torres intentionally misrepresented both her actions and the facts of the case. He points also to documents and signed statements indicating there was no evidence that Meno was ever injured at the port. He also referenced evidence compiled in a legal counsel investigation detailing how various port employees altered documents and made misrepresentations to help Meno receive $70,000 in medical treatment in Hawaii. Almost 7 years later, the individual cases are still winding their way through the Civil Service Commission and legal process, but neither the CSC or the courts have heard arguments on the merits of the cases. For Guam's News Network, I'm Nestor Leconta.
Thanks, Ness. Well, a 56-year-old man is placed under arrest accused of sexually assaulting an 11-year-old girl multiple times and since she was in the 2nd grade. Orlando De Vera is charged with first and second-degree criminal sexual conduct and child abuse. Court documents state police responded to a child abuse complaint at a local elementary school in Chalampago on Friday. The victim told police she was allegedly sexually abused by a man known to her for several years. The suspect even admitted to police that he had been allegedly touching the child since she was 8 years old and while there was another minor in the room. Documents state the suspect is accused of repeatedly digitally penetrating the victim even after she would tell the suspect no. A 30-year-old man is accused of sexually molesting a 13-year-old girl known to him. Derek Diego is charged with 2 counts of first and second-degree criminal sexual conduct. Court documents state the victim told police the alleged sexual attack started in 2017. The suspect allegedly inappropriately touched the victim and on at least one occasion forced the child to have sex. Among the most recent allegations, the suspect tried to get the victim to bend over so he could take a picture of her in that position. The victim refused. The suspect was placed under arrest. Well, following up on a story we brought you last week, the Guam Department of Education continuing their investigation into one incident of sexting at a local high school. But that's just one of many cases. The department says roughly 30 incidents of cyberbullying and sexting were reported last school year, 2017 to 2018. Though no word yet on how many have been reported this school year, Guam DOE officials say sexting is a level 3 offense that may lead to serious consequences, including suspension. Guam DOE works with Guam Police to investigate. They also use the iSafe curriculum, which is a tool to educate students on responsible online practices. Well, stick around for more news here on Primetime. You're watching KUAM.
There are more ways to experience Guam via KUAM News, giving you what you want, when you want, and how you want it. From smart devices, Alexa, what's in the news?
Here's your flash briefing.
Over the web, on mobile, on streaming platforms, with immersive, interactive formats, and via social media where it's more than just content, it's conversation. More ways to keep you informed and entertained whenever you want it, wherever you are, on whatever device you're using.
A simple handshake. That's all Jake Calvo needed when he started his company. Today, 80 years later, we like to say thank you to all of you who have taken our hand in trust. Thank you to the dreamers. Thank you to the realists. Thank you to the family-oriented. Thank you to the entrepreneurial. Thank you to those climbing the corporate ladder. And to the ones starting a new life together. Thank you to the traditionalists and the edgy. To the young at heart and the old souls. Thank you to the daring, to the protective, to the practical. Thank you to the hopeful. To all of you from all of us, our deepest, happiest, and infinite thanks.
80 years here for you. 80 years thanks to you. Calvo's Insurance, a legacy of trust.
The next generation Galaxy has arrived. See it and believe it. The Infinity O display is the most innovative Galaxy screen yet. Capture the wider world. Take stunning photos with a 123-degree field of vision. Use your phone to charge other wireless charging devices. Don't just stand out, stand apart.
Looking for a great deal on a new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram? Then get to Cars Plus in Mighty now for our spring sales event. Like a new Jeep Compass Sport, $166 per paycheck. Or a new Chrysler Pacifica LX, $220 per paycheck. Or save $8,500 on a new Ram 1500. How about a new Jeep Wrangler Sport? Only $274 per paycheck. Low 1.99% financing is available on approved credit. Save thousands during our spring sales event going on now at Cars Plus in Mighty. Cars Plus, driven by you.
Try a double Filet-O-Fish sandwich for double the flavor, just in time for Lent. For a limited time, served after 10:30 a.m.
Welcome back. While revamping the 2015 Mariana Islands Training and Testing Environmental Impact Statement, the Navy invites Guam residents to comment on the impacts associated with current and future trainings at sea and on Farallon Day, Manila. Due to Typhoon Wuchip, the public comment period extended to April 2nd. The meeting will be held at the University of Guam School of Business Tuesday from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. You can view how to make your comment on KUAM.com. Well, Amit and traditional healing works. Those are the words from the Hadza Foundation President Zita Pangilinan. Over the weekend, many joined her in celebrating the grand opening of Gumad Zoamti in Zotnya. Located near the St. Francis Church, it's the largest space there, now 3 locations.
We are launching today our Chamorro Wellness Program, Ahmed Parayin and Mota. It's like Ahmed Works, and it's a 6 weeks wellness program. So it incorporates all natural forms of healing, physical fitness, prayers, spirituality, breathing exercises, getting in the water. So we're really excited about that. And we are launching our apprenticeship program.
The Hadza Foundation is looking to train 20 new apprentices this summer. The Zotnya facility is open Tuesday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 3 in the afternoon. Mark at the University of Guam announces its 13th installment in its seminar series, a public lecture by over 50 students of the Chamorro Studies program on Tuesday, March 19th. The mission of the Chamorro Studies program is to revitalize and sustain a Chamorro literate community through the development of a steady cohort of Chamorro speaking and writing graduates. The seminar begins at 6:30 p.m. at the College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences Lecture Hall. Well, Cars Plus and PHR Ken Micronesia recently presented a $17,000 check to Habitat for Humanity of Guam. Monies were raised during their annual Genesis charity golf tournament held every December. Habitat for Humanity of Guam has been working since 1996 to build, finance, and sell simple, decent, and affordable homes to families in need that cannot otherwise obtain home ownership through regular financial lending or government assistance programs. Over the weekend, the 13th annual fire muster was held at Paseo. Local and federal firefighters competed in a variety of physical events that tested their strength, endurance, and teamwork. In the team competition, taking first was Andersen Air Force Base, followed by Guam Airport, and in third, Guam Fire Department. The individual events in the open male division, Andersen swept. The open female division was Naval Base Guam firefighters. They placed first and second in the Masters division. Kenneth Tatauta of Andersen took top honors. And at the end of the event, the Fire Muster Planning Committee presented a check for $2,000 that's going to Erica's house. Well, we streamed the event, which you can check out right now on our Facebook page and our YouTube channel. Sports is coming up next, but first, here's a look at your island weather.
MTO, professional janitorial services with a warm hospitality touch. MTO gives that gift year-round. Pressure wash roofs, pressure wash driveways, lawn service, home cleaning, carpet restoration, office cleaning, commercial window cleaning, floor care. When cleaning is in order, MTO has you covered. Call 647-6861 to inquire on how you can receive the maintenance you deserve.
MTO, celebrating 30 years with you, Guam.
What's that? An Alpha Insurance customer needs a claim settled immediately? I'm on it.
In the event of an accident, theft, or breakdown, each of our Alpha Insure agents are trained to go above and beyond.
This is my stop. There she is. Target acquired.
Agent Alpha. Yes!
KUAM Sports is presented by Triple J.
What's up, Guam? Dave Delgado here for KUAM Sports. Thanks for watching. I'll get to some youth soccer news in just a bit. But first off, basketball highlights from this year's AAG Boys Championship game between the Father Dueñas Friars and St. Paul Warriors. Check it out. Basketball fans packed the UOG Calvo Fieldhouse and got their money's worth as the Friars and Warriors put it all on the line. Jamar White pushing the ball off a Rio Aiken block, gets the layup to go for 2 points. St. Paul led 32-26 with 4:04 left in the third quarter. Isaiah Pelkey with the pass from Matt Fegerger splits the defense and hits the floater through the lane. Friars trailed 33-32 heading into the fourth and final quarter. Rio Aiken cutting to the basket, assisted by Tello Orochiro. FD's Tony Canetti picks up a screen from teammate Kyle Camacho. Canetti buries the deep ball from up top. Tony led the Friars with a team-high 17 points. Corner three drops in for the maroon and gold. Tony hit 4 3-point shots. The Friars drained 7 from behind the line. Pelkey misses on the long ball here. Fegerger with the rebound, misses on the second attempt, but Christian Taitano gets positioned down low and takes it right back up after regaining possession. Tello Orochiro with the steal tries to convert on the layup attempt. Isaiah Pelkey with good enough defense to alter the shot. Jamar White trailing gets the putback off glass for 2. White cramping hard as the game went on. The Warriors called a few timeouts just so his teammates could stretch him out on the sidelines. Down by 1 with less than a minute left in the game. St. Paul looked to their MVP to bail them out. Out of the quick timeout, Kanani tries to hit the pull-up jumper. Contact on the play. Orochiro with the rebound gives it up to White, who scores to give the Warriors the 42-41 lead with 41 seconds left to play. FD would have the last possession of the game, needing a three-pointer to send the game into overtime. Tony Kanani dribbling down court, draws the double team, dishes the ball off to Pelkey. Pelkey elevates and pumps once in midair to avoid the block. The ball rims out and the Warriors were crowned champs with the 44-41 win. Jamar White led all scorers with 26 points for St. Paul. Teammate Rio Aiken added 8.
Our whole team put in the work the whole summer. The past 2 years, we lost last year. We knew that we had to get it back this year, and it means a lot.
Jamar just refused to lose. He carried us on his back today. I mean, he carried the offensive load. I just thank the guys that they were able to help out on the defensive end. But the guy's all heart. I mean, he was cramping, but he refused to get out of the game, and you know, he's deserving of the MVP.
My boys are pretty much just telling me over and over again, this is the last couple minutes of your high school career. You know, you just got to play through it. And I was just thinking in my head, man, I got to play through it. That's the only thing I can do. I think it was just a composure. The game got tight towards the end. Coach just told us to just stay calm and keep our composure, and we did. We got the win.
In youth soccer, the Guam Shipyard Wolverines finished with the best record of the Aloha Maid Menetgut Cup Elite Youth League to win the 2018-2019 U13 Division Championship. The Wolverines finished the season 11-1-3. Wings FC took second place with a 10-4-1 record. ASC Trust Islanders finished in third place. Wolverines player Riley Rama won his second straight Golden Boot Award, finishing with 26 goals on the season. Wings player Aaron Bejado claimed the 2018-2019 Golden Glove Award, allowing only 17 goals and a league best 6 clean sheets.
Wondering how they harness a rattlesnake's bite to create Taco Bell's new rattlesnake fries? You can stop. It's just a metaphor. The nacho fries you love, loaded with marinated steak and creamy jalapeno sauce. New steak rattlesnake fries, only at Taco Bell.
Celebrate the magic of Southern Guam on the Telefofo River at the Valley of the Lati River Festival 4. Celebrating 30 years of river cruising on April 6th and the 7th. Explore the Telefofo River on riverboats. Immerse yourself in cultural performances. Ride a carabao, ply on traditional canoes, throw a talaza, feast on delicious Chamorro food, and enjoy local entertainment all day long. Canoe carvers, artists, farmers, and traditional healers will celebrate with us from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. Celebrating 30 years of river cruising is presented by the mayors of Talifofo and Narahan, GVB, Jungle River Cruise, Kloppenberg Enterprises, Foodies, Pepsi, Takagi & Associates, Heineken, Blue Moon, Miller Lite. Please enjoy responsibly. GTA Teleguam, para iprebetso itautauta, and KUAM Communications. Visit valleyofdelati.com or call 789-3342 for info.
We're more than just $9.99 large two-topping pizza delivered. We're that moment you realize you're raising her right. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Triple J says yes. Easy financing? Yes. Easy trade-in? Yes. Fast and friendly? Yes. Find the car of your dreams like our Mazda 6 Sport at only $19,995, the Kia Soul for only $17,995. Get top market value on your trade-in, explore payment options that work for you, and get pre-approved instantly. We'll even go the extra mile to deliver your vehicle to your home or office. Triple J says yes. Just click, pick, drive, and purchase your next vehicle at triplejguam.com today. Triple J, customers first.
Special Olympics Guam held their 43rd annual track and field event on Saturday at Ukuru High School. It has become a tradition that the KUAM Care Force always looks forward to participating every year. Events lined up for the athletes include running and standing, long jump, softball throw, shot put, 50 and 100 meter walk run event, 10 and 25 meter assisted walk and wheelchair race, to name a few. Congratulations to all the participants, volunteers, coaches, parents, and winners for a job well done. And now for a time to look at who all is celebrating this week, here's your Cold Stone Creamery Birthday Club list.
All right, everybody, happy birthday going out to Demas Joseph Cruz right off the bat. Happy 9th birthday, Demas. We love you from your family. Also, we have a bunch of belated birthday wishes tonight, starting off with Alma Fama Alcantara. Happy blessed birthday to our mom, grandma, and great-grandma. We love you forever and a day. God bless her always. We love you. Say the infinitely Team Fama and Team O'Brien. Also, happy birthday to Cassandra Nego. Happy sweet 16 from mom and dad and sisters Cameron and Charmaine. Also, happy birthday to Lakeisha Sampson Pareto. Happy birthday, Keisha. Hugs and kisses from mom, dad, Ross, Renzo, and Reagan. We love you, they say. And happy birthday also going out to Patrick Fama tonight, who blows out the candles. And we hope everyone who had a birthday today and this past weekend had a fantastic birthday.
Happy birthday, everyone. Remember, you can be a part of that Cold Stone Creamery birthday club list. Real easy, just register on KUAM.com. Be sure to include your photo, name, and birthday. And that's going to do it for us here on Primetime. Up next, our KUAM special for Mes Chamorro, Familia.
Closed captioning is brought to you by IT&E. Explore your world.
My dad is, he's a Calvo